Figure that I'm on my own, there's no sense for me to quit. What you saying, we don't know. I'm just trying to reach my goals. Heard you snitching, saying that so you can't hang with me no more. What's up guys, Christopher Dexter and I'm back with another amazing video, man. Now today, we got body cam man tried murdering cop and college student with a stolen tractor, police say. This is uploaded by the Law and Crime Network. It was uploaded 15 hours ago and it already has 282,000 views. We can go ahead and see what's going on, man. It has the hashtag Florida, so I mean, what y'all expect, you feel me? But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh no! They pulling up with a tractor.
Shots fired! Get on the ground!
Nah, you would've got shot, bro. You would've got shot. Is that a white man?
Get your hands behind your back!
Is that a
The
white
golf
man?
course groundskeeper is charged with attempted murder after police say he allegedly stole a John Deere tractor from a golf
Oh, he
course
looked
and
Hispanic.
drove it to a college campus with the intent to kill. The incident happened on May 4th in
What?
Key West, Florida. According to police, 22-year-old Ethan Lane, a groundskeeper at a local golf course, stole the tractor and drove it through a dorm at the College of Florida Keys to allegedly kill 2 people. Body cam video obtained
he
by
had a
Law and
target.
Crime shows police rushing to the chaotic scene. But the officer is in for a terrifying surprise as the tractor smashes into his squad car as soon as he arrives at the scene.
21. That tractor is going to be on College Road. I believe it's a green John Deere. It's in the middle.
So
of the
they
lane.
see him. He's pulling up. Look like
7-0,
before he even gets out the car. They pull up. Oh! Man, he's so
The
lucky
officer
that
then fired off several rounds at Lane as he tried to flee.
Shots fired! Get on the ground!
Yo, you would have got killed,
Shots
bro.
fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Across from the DOT. Get your hands behind your back!
That
As the
man
officer
really
approaches
smashed
Lane to
the
cuff him,
freaking
Lane
police
tearfully
car.
apologizes.
I'm sorry. Sorry for what? You almost killed me.
I'm sorry. I hate society.
Okay, well that's not the way to go about it, bro.
I'm sorry.
Did you get hit?
No. I'm sorry.
Why is he crying? What's wrong with him? Bruh, how you gonna run down on somebody with a tractor, smash their window in, and then as soon as they hop out with a gun shooting at you, all of a sudden it's I'm sorry and you crying? I swear to God, bro, the involvement of a firearm can change somebody's attitude in seconds, bro. This man thought he was somebody with that tractor. Like, how you gonna hit me? How is he gonna hit him with the tractor? Oh! And then when the cop gets out, all of a sudden it's I'm sorry. Like, nah, I'm about to, man, nah, bro. He lucky body cam exists, bro, because if and dash cam exists, well, the dash cam probably destroyed now. But yeah, nah, if that body cam wasn't there, it would have been a misunderstanding. That's what it would have been. I would have been fearing for my life in the worst way. You tripping.
I'm sorry.
Tuck your knees into your chest.
Now you want to cry like a little baby.
Yeah, you,
My life is gone.
Yeah, it is.
21. I'm 13. My car's
Shut up.
but I'm 10, 13.
I would have tased him. Y'all see this? Am I looking at the right video?
Kill me.
I don't want to kill you. I want to protect myself. Why are you acting like this?
I got threatened, and I wanted to kill them.
You must be on drugs.
Everybody back here is good. My aim was that way. Make sure there's everybody back
They
there. is good.
threatened
I
me
don't-
first. I wanted to kill them. They had to pay.
Yeah, just take him to the
Make
psych
there's
ward.
People in the background there. Just make sure everybody
one
back here is
custody.
okay.
My life. I had it good. And
Take this
now
child to
Yeah,
the
well-
psych ward.
I'm gone. I'm sorry.
The Magnum
Sorry.
wrapper?
Look at me. Look at my car, man.
Word, like,
I'm okay. I'm all right, man.
I won't do anything. I swear.
Sit up.
Sorry, you good? Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
get shot?
I'm fine. No.
You fine? Stand up.
I gotta see the college
Police
dorm to see
confirmed
what he did
thankfully no
before
one was
that.
injured by the tractor and subsequent shootout.
We have rescue staging. Is anyone injured?
No injuries.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That man
No
really
injuries. You can
smashed
send
through
him
the
anyways,
car
just to check on the patient just in
the
case.
tractor.
The suspect. Do I have another
And he's
supervisor
still over
around?
there screaming and crying.
Depends on the triangle.
Copy.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's not. The suspect's not fit.
Yeah, he
so.
veered right into my. I was off to the side. He went into my truck or my car on purpose. And then when I got out,
You know what I
because
think
was
this is
in
about?
gear-
I think this is about a girl. Because he said that somebody had to pay. I think what happened was he was probably messing with some girl on the college campus. She probably left him, probably cheated on him, something. But a reaction like this doesn't. It's either a girl or money. Like he must have lost all his money or something. I don't see any other reason as to why this man done went on a rampage with a tractor. It's either he's either his girl left him, cheated on him, or somebody done stole all his money, got scammed, something.
He got around here, fired off shots, and he ended up surrendering right there because he kept coming back at me after I got out of the car.
He just wanted to end it all. Like his life, he just felt like his life was over with. He wanted to go out with a bang.
I'm gonna go back to the college and secure that
Yeah.
at the back of the
Check
dorms.
that out.
Okay.
Talk to witnesses, victims over there.
He wanted a suicide by cop. That's what he wanted.
I'm fine.
You go to the hospital or anything?
No, I'm fine.
You all right?
Yeah, okay. Just wait for another supervisor.
Com 274, 2729, Florida, name, date of birth.
He really stole a tractor.
Hotel, Alpha, November.
Let's block this. Someone 021. Yeah, let's get these lanes blocked off, both lanes, both directions. So just give me people pretty far down at least.
Yo, 2024 has really been a crazy, crazy year, y'all. It's been a crazy, crazy year, bro. First, we had the dude jumping on the judge. You dig what I'm saying? We got people leaving babies in cars. We got we got laws getting passed. We got wars finna come. Like, I feel like people are feeling like things have been boring and things have been, stagnated for way too long, bro. Like people feel like now is the time to start, going crazy. We got rap beefs now. Like everybody's feeling like 2024 is the time that we just need to wild out. I think people have become way too bored with real life.
I'm good.
They went to the college saying there were shots fired.
No, I
Shots
called
fired?
it out that this tractor was on US 1. It was coming out of the lane going more towards the center. I was off to the side. He obviously veered directly into me, smashed my window. The tool went through my windshield, obviously. I got out because I'm stuck. He came back at me.
Okay,
I
but
wrapped
Whose
around.
ringtone is
There's
that?
damage. There's gonna be damage. The whole original call. No, the suspect's here. Hey, I need you to give me a few, unless you are heading over here. And we got plenty of people.
You guys need some assistance somewhere?
Yeah, I think we got plenty of people for now. This is gonna be just securing the
No, he's
stuff.
good. He's in cut home.
Any sergeant on scene? Do we still need assistance from additional units?
All right, bye.
Sir, how are you? See you.
If you want to start walking off road onto College Road, that'd be helpful.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. You're like,
Yeah, and also by the ER side on College Road. Just walk off the road.
Struck in the parking lot, overturning it. Then he allegedly smashed into another vehicle using the front of the tractor, striking a car with a 4-year-old girl and her father inside. According to police, the victim saw the tractor veer toward his car, then raised its front end and smashed down on his vehicle. After the victim escaped with his child, Lane allegedly aimed the tractor toward a third car, but the driver was able to escape the attack before finally smashing into the police cruiser, prompting the officer to fire off several rounds. Lane faces several felony charges, including attempted murder and attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault, burglary, and grand theft, which, according to attorney and former prosecutor Melba Pearson, could carry a life sentence in the state of Florida.
This is
Yeah, he
definitely a
going
very bizarre.
under the jail. He going under the jail. Like he about to go where Joker and them is at. He about to go. He about to go where El Chapo and them is at. He about to go. He going away for a long time somewhere. Ain't nobody gonna be able to find him. Whatever happened to you, my guy. Whatever set you off and made you go off into a rampage. Cause if you look at the pictures before all this, doesn't this look like a sane regular kid? You know what I'm saying? The shirt kind of throws me off, and I always see people with these like these satanic shirts. Like they'll wear shirts like what's that rock group Slipknot. I see kids wearing the Slipknot shirts, and I'll see kids wearing the shirts with the demonic pictures. Whenever you see somebody wearing shirts like that, or whenever you see somebody with tattoos that got all kind of crazy stuff on it, leave them alone. Leave them alone, bro. Whenever you see somebody that's too invested in demonic and too invested in that type of culture, you let them stay over there. You let them stay far on that side, bro. Like, for real, I don't trust nobody that has any type of. You see the type of stuff I be wearing. You know what I'm saying? This is just nothing but a Los Angeles shirt. You feel me? Because I know what I represent. I don't represent Los Angeles, but I represent regular. I'm regular. I'm a regular person. People like this, man, he was off from the beginning. But back to what I was saying, man. Whatever happened to him, it's gonna be way less worse than what you about to deal with, bro. In jail. In jail. You can ask anybody who crashed out. You can ask anybody who crashed out. They would way much rather just deal with whatever they was dealing with on the outside than have to go to jail and deal with what's going on in there. I don't get it. Like, the fear of jail just isn't in people anymore. It's in me. I'm scared of jail. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm scared of jail. I'm terrified of going to prison. I am terrified of being locked behind bars. I do not want to be in a situation where I cannot go where I want to go freely. I do not want to be in a situation where I'm never going to be able to have the touch of a woman ever again. I do not want to be in a situation where I have to be around men, crazy, naked men. I don't even like men. I don't want to be around y'all 24/7, 365. No. No. But some people love jail. Apparently, some people, they just want to go to jail so bad. Me? That's not me. That's not my story. I just never in life. I hope I never find myself in the back of a police car.
Smashed down on his vehicle. After the victim escaped with his child, Lane allegedly aimed the tractor toward a third car, but the driver was able to escape the attack. Lane faces several felony charges, including attempted murder and attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault, burglary, and grand theft, which, according to attorney and former prosecutor Melba Pearson, could carry a life sentence in the state of Florida.
This is definitely a very bizarre story. I have seen all manner of different ways that people have tried to harm and kill other people. I would say it would be a first to see a case with this tractor here in Florida. And yes, I definitely have a lot of questions about what's going on here, because first of all, was the people that ended up being the victims, the father and the young daughter, were they the intended targets of this? Is this part of a broader domestic violence dispute or a custody dispute? Like, so few details are known at this point. We know that he's a 22-year-old man that worked as a groundskeeper at a golf course, but we don't know much else. We do know he's being charged with a ton of charges, a slew, as a result of, backing into the police officer. That right there, that action is enough to rise to the level of an attempted murder of a police officer, which carries minimum mandatories with it. You also have just the attempted murder of the two people that were in the car. You have the burglary. You have the grand theft of actually stealing the tractor. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And
whoever his attorney is, whoever his lawyer is, they'll have a field day. They're gonna have a field day, but they're gonna have a conundrum trying to figure out how to at least reduce his sentence. You literally attack a law enforcement officer, bro. They're gonna throw the book at you. They're gonna throw the book at you, bro. Like, for real, you lucky you ain't kill nobody. He's lucky he didn't kill anyone. But at the same time, he's very unlucky with the situation he's found himself in.
If he's convicted, he's looking at life just
Yeah.
from the standpoint of all of these different charges together, and the fact that these charges can be stacked at sentencing, meaning they can all be run consecutively
hmm
at sentencing. So that's something else that they're going to have to consider in terms of what the trial strategy is going to be from a defense perspective.
No, we need
He's
it
looking at life.
concurrently. That means back to
He's
back.
looking at life because of the fact that he's looking at the attempted murder of a law enforcement officer,
Yep.
also the attempted felony murder. Yeah, he's literally, these are all first degree felonies punishable by life or life felonies. So
Yep.
yeah, this is a situation where he's going to want to possibly negotiate a plea as early as possible, take responsibility, and it's going to involve a prison sentence. I don't see any other option.
It's
Yep.
unclear who Lane's intended targets were, but as Lane was overheard
Really
screaming, "I
did
wanted
that.
to kill them," could prosecutors use those words as an admission of guilt? Pearson says definitely.
I think that statement would be considered, can be used as a confession.
And notice, real quick, I keep on pausing, I know that, but notice how he hit the car the first time, right?
It's unclear who Lane's intended targets were, but as
He slammed into the police car the first time. The
he
police
was
car
overheard
went
screaming, "I
all
wanted
the
to
way
kill
back.
them," could prosecutors use those words as an admission of guilt? Pearson says
And he kept going towards the police car.
definitely.
I think that statement would be
How can you not argue attempted murder? He clearly wanted to kill this cop. Look. He's literally trying to destroy the police car, assuming that the cop is in there, not realizing he already got out with a gun in his hand, ready to shoot at him.
considered, can be used as a confession, basically, because of the fact that, number one, is this an action that a reasonable person would take, right? So
No.
you can't use it from the standpoint of self-defense because he felt threatened, so he had to react in a certain way.
No.
You don't react to someone threatening you by stealing a tractor and driving a distance and then, destroying a college dormitory, college buildings, and
Yeah.
smashing cars. That's not a reasonable reaction to being threatened. So
Right.
that's certainly not going to help him from a self-defense perspective.
Nope.
So the other way that the statement could be used is basically an admission of guilt and saying, listen, I did this and I felt that I had a justification. It's just not going to hold water in terms of a defense.
All
but
he
it can
can do is
definitely
say
be
he was
used by the
crazy.
prosecution to show his guilt.
And on the
Nah,
flip
he can
side,
just
pursuing an adequate defense could be an uphill battle.
If I was his defense attorney, I would be pursuing the mental health angle.
Yeah.
And not from a manipulative perspective, but just from a real perspective. This is not normal behavior.
Right.
This isn't, the average person, if they're upset about something, their first thought isn't to go steal a tractor and act in this manner and
Right.
destroy all of these buildings.
Right.
I could see if someone was maybe intoxicated or
Yeah.
it was an instant reaction in the heat of the moment, in the heat of passion, something along those lines. But this was a very strange sequence of events. So I definitely would be inquiring as to his mental health, looking at his medical records, trying to see if there's been a pattern of
He
strange
still needs some jail
behavior.
time, though. He literally almost killed a baby. Well, however old that little girl was, he literally almost murdered a child and her father. Now imagine if he killed the father and her daughter had to grow up. I mean, his daughter had to grow up without a father and the memory of seeing her own father get killed by a freaking tractor for no reason, just because this guy wanted to freaking. You feel me? Like, nah, bruh. He need the book thrown at him, bruh. If I was that dad, I would have been like, nah, bruh. I'm testifying on the stand. I'm giving a witness impact statement. Whatever I gotta do to make sure that you go into jail for the rest of your life. Yeah, because you almost killed me for no reason at all.
Explain behavior in his past that I could use to fashion a mental health defense. Outside of that,
There's nothing you can
there's
say.
not much more to work with, right? I
Right.
mean, remember, the reality is everyone's entitled to a defense.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's a good one. Doesn't mean it's going to be a winning one. But
Right.
the U.S. Constitution guarantees everyone the right to have legal counsel and have a defense. So the defense attorney will have to work with it to the best of their ability.
Man,
Pearson
they ain't
says
gonna
it's
be able to say
possible the
nothing.
case doesn't even go to trial because prosecutors may work out a plea deal.
Why would a 22-year-old with, purportedly at this point, again, very little is known about him, but he doesn't seem to have had a criminal history or any interactions with the criminal justice system that we know of. So was this a complete mental break or something along those lines? I think all of those questions are going to be posed throughout this case. And I do think the prosecutor and the judge will be taking this into consideration as well. But again, looking at the totality of the circumstances, the prosecutor has to think about what the victims or the survivors of this horrible event want to see as justice. And if they are along the lines of, we want to see a long prison sentence, a prosecutor isn't fully bound by that, but you do have to consider it, right? And that is going to play a very important role as to what's going to happen. Because if the victims stand up in court and say, listen, we're not in favor of, hypothetically speaking, a probation plea or something along those lines, we want to see prison, the judge is unlikely to overrule that and say, no, you know what, I'm just going to go along with a probation plea that the prosecutor has set forth and the defense has agreed to. So I think all of those things are going to be very important factors in how
he's
this
not
case
getting probation for that. He literally almost
I
killed
think
a
that this is
cop.
going to be a plea. Again, with the aspects of this that seem to really speak to mental health, the fact that the defendant is so young, the fact that this was so public, and there's this, what I would believe to be a mountain of evidence, whether it be surveillance footage, witnesses that can speak to it, dash cam footage, body
We
cam.
literally caught him in the tractor. There's no question who did everything else. We know it was him. We know it was him.
There's such a plethora of evidence. I don't really see a scenario where the defense will find it to be a good idea to go to trial. So
Yeah.
I believe this will resolve via plea, a prison plea. But again, anything can happen. So, and it's up to the defendant whether or not he wants to take a plea or wants to go to trial. So again, we just have to see. It's just this is really sad, and I'm glad that it didn't result in any loss of life. And if mental health is truly the issue here, I hope the defendant gets the help he needs so that he can hopefully live a productive life.
Police say in addition to the 3 attempted homicide charges, Lane reportedly caused hundreds of thousands of dollars of property damage. At this time, he's being held in the Monroe County Detention Center on no bond. According to court records online, Lane is scheduled to appear in court on May 17th. Meanwhile, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating the officer-involved shooting. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
All right, so they say he's going to be on court May 17th. It is currently May 14th, so we got a couple more days, so they're going to see him in court. Hopefully, I got that on video cam so we can go ahead and react to that and see what happens to him and what they're going to be saying. So, but yeah, man, that was just a crazy situation. Like I said, it was in Florida. So, y'all know how Florida men are. Y'all know how it is in Florida, man. Like, they don't got no mind over there, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here, man. If you guys like this video and think it's a pretty cool video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications, share this video with all of your friends. And until next time, guys. Peace.
Yeah, man, I guess they done finally got me. In a minute, we see paparazzi dropping bombs on the field, Nagasaki. In the spot, I'm the light of the body. Swear I'm untouchable, can't no one stop me. I can't give you my trust, you gon' rob me. Ain't no forgetting whatever you taught me. It's a whole different ball game, man. We all divided, we all